My name is Tom. I'm co-founder and CEO of SuperFi. Nick and I met during the pandemic, and I'd previously spent 3 years in health tech and really discovered the importance of doing something with social impact. And when I met Nick, we immediately hit it off. He dedicated his entire career to designing and building products for the financially vulnerable. This was at a time when we'd both seen close friends and family struggle with their finances during the pandemic. It's been reported by at least one of the major banks that 80% of their customers have less than £500 in savings. This comes at a time when the average family is projected to be over £2,000 worse off this year because of the cost of living crisis. So people are turning to credit cards in record numbers at a time when interest rates are some of the highest they've been. As a result, 72% of all UK adults are reported to be struggling to pay their bills. And a staggering 16 million people have missed a payment on one of those bills in the last 12 months. So someone is struggling to pay their bills and maybe don't have problem debt yet, but they know that they're under pressure and they're nervous about their ability to pay future bills. They'll be directed to download the SuperFi app. We'll ask them some questions about their personal circumstances, and then they can connect their financial information using open banking. We then present this information back to them in a way that they won't have seen before. One consolidated view, providing them with information on how much debt they have, how much interest they're paying, and how long they'll be paying that interest for. Challenge London has enabled us to understand how to work with local authorities. It's a confusing space. It's not clear sometimes who to speak to, and the program's been great for helping us to identify the best people to speak with. So for aspiring innovators, I would say choose a problem that you're passionate about. You're going to have highs and lows, and when you have those lows, working on something you really deeply care about is going to get you through those times. Another one is making sure that that problem is big enough. Your idea will evolve over time, so having a big enough problem to give you that space and time will be really important. And then finally, and arguably the most important, is, for me at least, finding a co-founder that you trust and has a great skill set and is equally passionate about that problem, so you can share that workload and share that journey together. I think entrepreneur is a very broad term, whereas an innovator is someone who is doing something different, who is looking at the world a different way, who is tackling a problem in a way that it hasn't been tackled before.